Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another CARX Street racing game video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CARX Street racing street. Uh, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to CARX Street. So I decided to make this video because someone was in my chat asking that how to make a basic style drift car or do a video on how to build a drift spec car. Now, was thinking about actually making a video on this, but that was later long. But since he asked about it, I will try to do my best explaining now. But there's nothing much you have to worry about on building a basic drift car. It's gonna be even difficult building from like a beginner stage because the prices for parts is very expensive in this game, very expensive. And when it is going about with it, if it is you don't do the correct stuff and you tune the car, it's gonna be a waste of money and time. So I'm just basically gonna explain my view on what I have learned to build a basic drift car, and hopefully it should cost you less and spend less actually. But I'm not good at this, so I'm just gonna go into what I have learned so far. So I'm gonna jump into the car showroom. Normally, normally I would choose like the beginning section of the car. It doesn't matter what does you choose. It could be the DTS, it could be the Miata, the E86. It doesn't matter. But my favorite car I would always choose is the M36. All right. So all right, I've chosen the M36. Now it's not power. It doesn't has a. It's not powerful. Now I've chosen the M36. It's not that powerful. There's no turbo, nothing. This is just natural. I try to base it off of grassroots drifting or like a beginning style drifting. When I'm building my cars, I don't really like to go overboard or overpower. I just like to make it basic and enjoy it. Doesn't matter how much money I have, I just enjoy the car for what it is. So, as you can see, it's giving a little bit of wheel spin, nothing much. So I'm gonna head up to the tune shop. I'm gonna show you exactly what I would do to just make a basic drift car. Now, um, grinding is a bit of a difficult task. As I said, once you do the basic mods, you basically have a good drift car. It just depends on what you put into it. And every time I build a car, I would base it off of real life. So it depends on your tire, depends on what it is you do and put into it. So let's get into it. First things first. The first things I always worry about is your tires. Now every time they give you buy a car, they would give you sport tires, and I would immediately change that one time because that doesn't to me. I would use it for like racing, but if I'm drifting, it doesn't matter. You could use either Street Plus for the tire letterings or the basic Street, which I would install. Now that will give you a lot more wheel slip and it's not as grippy as the sport tires, right? I don't usually worry about the engine because I don't have to do much with it. But if you would like, I would say save up your money and you don't have to do the coins because that'll be very expensive just to race exhaust, the full race exhaust. You don't have to do injectors, but if you would like, if you would like, just do the basic ones. So like 500 comes quite expensive. I wouldn't really recommend doing it, but again, if you would like, just keep everything for street, right? However, when building it, I would recommend doing welded diff You don't have to do the gearing, but if you can save up for the gearing, do not purchase, like street and sport and racing. No, just save up for the full ultimate package one time. Exactly same thing for clutch as well. So I would just train the ultimate clutch one time, and also for body, gas is always needed. So I always would recommend to save up to get the biggest, gas, but you wouldn't really need that. Um, Always try to put like light weight reduction, right? But you don't have to. It's just, you can do that. Parts, however, you can just save up and get the elite. All right, it's always good to like get the good stuff. So get elite arms, get save up and get the best parts you could for your suspension, right? Springs. Now you don't have to get the ultimate one. You could just do elite, because once the car is lowered, you can adjust it and maneuver it to the way that you want. Uh, and then we can go into tire. So with this, I would always say go up to like a 17-inch, sorry, 18-inch. But when you put that, watch the ones that you put on. There is like 345, which will be much wider, and there'll be a lot of grip. So I base it, as I said, I would base this off of like a real drift car. So I would put like 235s or 245s in front. I just like the wheel fitment, so that's why I would fill it out. But you can put 245s in front, and for the rear you can put like 225 to 35. I put like a 225. Tires, however, it really doesn't matter. I would usually like put like some stretch tires. And as I said, everything for me is about fitment, so you don't really gotta buy it, but I would like to. Where the hell am I putting the fitment? Oh, I'm putting front. Yeah, I just do this for my own sake of like fitment and stuff. Right. So as I said, I would put based off of fitment for me. So I just like my cutouts done. And that's about it. So you're not doing much. You just basically put in a smaller tire, right? You could put the thinnest tire, but don't do yourself that. Actually, you know what? Just put it up to like a 35. Alright? Once you upgrade the tires and stuff, and you do your suspension, as I said, you don't have to do the full engine and transmission, but I would recommend, you don't even have to do the, no, you would have to do the gearbox. Yeah, just do the gearbox and a couple of suspension parts. You could just do the arms if you want as well. You don't want to put the load springs, but it would help. Once you do the arms and brakes, you could just adjust, from the vice tuning. And again, as I said, the tire would play a important role in it. Now, I'm just gonna play like I'm not. It doesn't have any spring or shocks in it. I'm just not gonna touch it, because I said you don't need to get it, but you could. So first things first, camber. Camber in front is kind of needed, but not really. I'll do like 8. Camber in the rear, if that's 8, I would like it to like 9.5. You don't have to max out the camber, but you could at least put like that. um Ackerman, this is where we are going into now. The steering angle, I would recommend you put it up. You don't have to put the Ackerman high, but you can put the steering angle high, and over time, once you're ready to tune again, then you can put the Ackerman. But just adjust steering angle and Ackerman angle. um yeah, you can leave it, right? Then always upgrade and apply, sorry about that. Reduce weight, you could, and if you want to distribute the weight, you can put the weight for like more of the rear, but I don't think you can do that, so just leave it. Center of mass, however, I think you can adjust it. Yeah, I feel like it's not adjusting much, so that doesn't really make sense. Apply. Suspension we already did. Gearbox you don't have to do because you already put in a welding diff. Alright, so tire pressure. Put low pressure at the back, high pressure up in front. Alright, sorry, no. Low pressure in the front, high pressure in the back. So that the wheel spins, my bad. And don't really need the offset, but you know, you could just build whatever you choose. I hate to see that fitment as well. Now, as I said, I don't have to adjust the height. I just do it for like style, but it would play an important part. And now that you have done that, for me, this is my basic style drift car. It will always have wheel spin. Alright. And it's smooth, it's smooth. You'll get like second gear wheel spin, probably third gear. Now what you, if you want and you have the cash, you can add just a little bit more power to it. It will cost you some, I believe, some coins though, but you could put sport gas. Yeah, it will cost you like one. Now that will increase your power without, you know, doing body mods and stuff. Here's sorry, body mods, our engine upgrade mods, and it'll work out, you know, the way that you want it. Make it high rev as well. You hear like a rev tune and you recognize a power difference. Give you just a little bit more wheel spin. But for me, that's a basic style, you know, drift car. Because if I'm going up into like tight corners, it wouldn't be able to drift this whole street. Right? But if I'm doing like tight corners, let's say here, I would have enough wheel spin. See? Once it's holding on to that second, I'll be able to hold my corners. And once I'm redlining the hell out of it as well. And you just munge your way through big corners, hold the power. Alright. And there you go, that's basic style. Now you would spin out because you don't have big tire in front. And there you go. Now, if you would like as well to, let's say, change a gear ratio, you could change it. It would do more for wheel spin. So let's say I'm gonna do all the gears. And I would like, I think it was like high or low. I can't remember what was like higher wheel spin. I think it was like, damn, I can't remember. I think it was like high. So more to the left. I just have to double check on that. Let's see how much wheel spin we get. So there's one. Nah. So you would want to go the next direction. My bad, I'm still learning this. But you would get a lot of wheel spin on first, which is not bad, but I wouldn't really want. I would like for you to get a lot of wheel spin out of second and third. So do the gearing, go to gearbox, chop it right down, and let's see how that goes. So the basic you can do, if you want, you don't bound to do arms, just do drivetrain, the little bit of engine upgrades that I show you, and gas. But you would need an angle because it wouldn't be, you know, it wouldn't, I guess, handle the way that you want it to. I see I'm in third and I'm getting wheel spin. Gonna hit fourth. So keep it like that. And you should have like a basic grassroots drift car. Yeah. So that's my video on this. It's not a well put together video, and I don't really do because I don't feel like I'm professional enough to do it. But this is my view for building like a basic drift roots car. With just putting small amount of mods. Now, as I said, I know it'll be hard to grind, but once you save up for the right parts and put in the right parts, it will be worth it than just buying multiple parts over and over and over. It doesn't really make sense. All right. But yeah, that's how I build my cars. Hope you guys enjoy. Had to make the video for one of the viewers, so I hope you got, well, hope you understand what it is I do for it. And yeah, I don't really do this kind of things again, but it's kind of a nice feel. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm just gonna try to finish out this road here, and then I'll stop the video, because now I'm actually enjoying this M36, E36, whichever one you call it. Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, yeah. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace.